Hi, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. The name's Hassan and this channel is about my struggle to become a profitable day trader. I'm here streaming live every morning, trading in real time so you can see my entries, my exits, and my mistakes. Hopefully you can learn from those and not duplicate those. But anyway, if this is your type of thing, please hit the like button and subscribe. But for now, I'm here to go over my trades for the day. Drum roll. Yeah, it did not go well today. Did not go well today. Actually, it went very well. It went very well, but I just messed it up. I kept trading. I had a chance to close out up 3R at one point and walk away, and I had unrealized upwards of $70 at one point, and just willing to give back too much, just like wanting to keep trading, having too many positions open. I think that was probably my biggest downfall today, was having a lot of positions open and not realizing the risk that I've opened up to my day. Like me sitting up 3R and then jumping in 3 trades and they go into the green, it feels like it's no big deal, but that's 3R I'm risking on this situation, you know. And just because one is in the green doesn't mean it's going to close green, you know, because sometimes if I have a position that's well into the green, I'll feel more confident to put more risk on the table, but really that money isn't secured until the position's closed. So I definitely, it's funny how you reach different stages of challenges in this thing. It's like, okay, I've been doing pretty good at getting 2 or 3 winning trades each day, or 1 or 2 really nice trades, the 3R. But I don't have a good, like, managing being green. Like, okay, you got it, can you keep it? You know, so I need a system to where I'm not giving back my green day. I mean, I feel like if I close green, I should never be able to go back red for that day, you know. But what happens is when I get down to like 1R green, I feel like that's not significant enough to not risk, you know. Like, it's like I'd rather be break even and risk trying to get back up to 4R than to just walk away with 1R, when really you're at 1R for a reason. Like, this is the day, this is what the day has given you, this is what you've done with it up to this point, you know. It's hard, man. It's hard because I know one trade can change the day, you know. So it's really hard to not keep trading, but you just have to, I don't know, man. I mean, you could just say, hey, there's gonna be days like this, you know. If you're going to be that type of guy that's going to keep trying to dig. But that's, I mean, you really got to have a high average to justify that. And my average hasn't been that great as of late to be justifying just keep trading as you see them, you know. Honestly, let's go through, man, because I'm really feeling like, is it the 2 minute that's getting me caught up? I don't know. Let's see what got me caught up today. So Guild was I believe this was a low time frame chaser right here. Okay, yeah. So it had a really strong 2 minute open, which this type of open I shouldn't be chasing. You know what I mean? This is not the setup. The setup for this type of play is to wait for the pullback. So this ad right here technically was okay. Looking at this though, this big volume that came in with this big topping tail, that's kind of a disqualifier right there. Like, you got to pay attention to that. That's got to make you say, hold on, there's some resistance overhead. You know what I mean? So really I could have just tightened up my stop and, you know, taking off the risk after seeing something like that. I don't think I've ever done that though. Once I'm inside the trade, I'm in it and I'm going to attack every possibility to increase my leverage, you know. So when I stopped out, I still, you know, it was about 1R. because I added here and then my stop was right underneath there at that point. And then no, I guess I still had enough room even with this add to keep my stop down pretty low. So I didn't stop out until over in here. But this type of play, I would rather wait for the pull. Like if it's not a narrow range 2-minute ORB, opening range breakout, then I'd rather wait for the pullback. Because really, the more aggressive the move up, the more I expect it to pull back when it does, like far. So Guild was a 2-minute ORB, wide range, not a great entry. Added at higher high, higher low of VWAP, and stopped. Second entry though, zoom out a bit. All right, so the second entry, I believe, was also 2-minute, but I was looking at it on the 5. Yeah, nah, this was definitely inspired by the 15. So I saw this hammer candle down here, and you just kind of look at the price building on itself here. You know, you got this pre-market level here, and you got this pre-market low right here. You know, and so price breaks above, pulls back a little bit, closes right at VWAP. So I play the break over the high of this candle. Get my little circle out here. Break over the high of this candle, stop under the low, and then I added over the break over that candle and was able to raise my stop a little tighter, and then I just rolled that thing up. Rolled it up to target. It was a really nice run. As you can see, lots left on the table on that one. Man, it had a really crazy daily today. I wouldn't have expected it to go that crazy today, but it went crazy today. Like, massive day. Way bigger, like biggest candle in a while. That might be his biggest candle ever that it had today. And I sold early. I just, I've been really trying to take my 3R and just not be greedy, because I've had 3 and 4R on the table before and closed red because I just didn't take it. And I don't like leaving that much on the table either, though. Yeah, I could have partialed. I definitely could have partialed. Also, typically, when it breaks and holds over the whole dollar, usually I'm wanting to go to the $half. So if I was okay with this target being at 67.17, I feel like I could have went ahead and went to 47. Right, and if I held to 47, then I could partial out my 3R and just hold whatever's left over, type of stuff. So I don't know. Those are the things that kind of get me going away from the 3R. But I mean, actually, I should just be happy with what I got. That was a nice move. That was from 65.94 to 67.17. It's a nice move. So this was a 15-minute higher high, higher low to VWAP. Added on next 15 break. Took 3R. Boom. Alright, so great trade. AMD. Now, of course, this isn't chronological. Like, this list here is chronological in the sense of when I first traded the ticker, but like my second and third entries, those are not chronological. So I'm just going over all the action on the ticker, but yeah, the second trades are me coming back later in the day and jacking stuff up. So, all right, so AMD. This was a perfect textbook 2-minute opening range breakout. This is exactly what I'm looking for when I'm looking for a 2-minute opening range breakout. The opening candle is the same size as the pre-market candles, right? Like, it's just a basic candle. High volume, but very narrow range. That type of candle, man, you buy the break of the high, stop under the low. Boom, right? I missed it, but I still was like, nah, bro, I'm jumping on this. Was this the one I caught on the 5? Nah, this was still before the 5-minute candle closed, which I'm glad, because that would have been way up here somewhere. Nah, it would have been that much higher. It wouldn't have been that much higher on the 5-minute opening range breakout. But man, this thing kept going. Left a lot on the table on that one. But yeah, I just pretty much took a late 2-minute opening range breakout, and it was so strong it just didn't matter. I wanted to add to it, but I didn't get a chance to add. And AMD had a day today too, you know, a day way above its normal trading range. And I don't know, with that daily setup, I kind of should have I don't know, not expected, but anticipated a little more. But again, 3R is a great trade. 3 times your risk is a great trade. So, you know, I'm not that salty about missing the rest of the run. I mean, this could have been a 10R trade easily. So that does kind of suck, leaving that much on the table. Man. Yeah, that's wild. I could have just left my stop at VWAP. Yeah, but you know, that's just how it goes. Sometimes I top tick that thing. Sometimes it goes 2 to 3 cents close to my target and turns around. You know, sometimes it goes way past. It's just like that. All right, so this was definitely one of the bad trades of the day here. The last couple days I've been buying below VWAP, and what it is since I've been trading on the 15-minute candle, I have more confidence in a hammer candle at a previous low or previous high on the 15-minute. So I feel like, oh, that's money on the 15, but it's not. And even then, I didn't wait for it to close. But if I did wait for it to close, I still would have gotten stopped out. This would have been the one to wait for down here, which was actually at a previous high. Interesting. So it was 160 though, but it never actually touched the 160 here. So yeah, I just no trades below VWAP, man. We got to stand on that one. And it's just like when the market conditions present themselves in a way where I see nothing good to trade above VWAP. Now I'm looking at reversals. Not even a part of my playbook, but now I'm like, well, there's nothing else to do. Let's check out some of these reversals. No, gotta sit on hands. Look at that. So let's do the minus VWAP count. This is one trade. This is one R. We'll do an I. That's the first R loss below VWAP on AMD. Did I take one on? Nah, Guild was okay. Guild was cool. We just did AMD. All right, let's check out Dell. Dell was a travesty. Dell was a straight travesty. Okay, I believe my entry on Dell was the 5-minute opening range breakout, which I don't like because it has an equal top tail and a bottom tail on the 5-minute candle, and it has a big topping tail on the 2-minute candle, which I don't so much mind on the 2-minute candle when it bounces and then comes back up and breaks. That's usually a good sign. I feel like, honestly, the market rolling over is what killed Dell, and it just didn't have the relative strength to move up like the other stuff did. I mean, everything really rolled over after a while. Dell just... I couldn't get to target on Dell, probably because it was kind of a late entry. Yeah. Not the best 5-minute opening range breakout at all. I feel like when I added, I raised my stop and I still had my risk on, so I lost one R. This was a 5-minute ORB. Trigger candle was indecision. equal top tail. Yeah, and extended from VWAP. Few reasons to not take this one. It looks strong though. It definitely looks strong. It looked strong until that big red candle came in. So yeah, that's -1R. And now let's see, bro, fell apart on Dell. All right, I'm not gonna count this trade, even though it was a good trade. I fat fingered in actually with 100 shares and quickly took out a bunch of them and stopped out the rest, pretty much break even. So this actually made back my loss on Dell. So I was break even on Dell after that trade. Was this? Yeah, then I got back in under VWAP, second trade under VWAP, added up here, and stopped out here. So that's 1R. That's another R lost under VWAP. And then this last trade right here, and this looked good because, like, look at this blue line, right? It's just kind of, it keeps testing it. Higher low right here, double bottom right here. I'm like, yeah, we about to run this time, right? Nah, man. Thing rolled right over and continued to make lows. And this trade, I had 3 times my risk. I lost $30 on this trade. So we can add 3 more R to that. It's 5R loss below VWAP. 5R loss below VWAP. No trades below VWAP. We ain't even finished yet. This is like some when will the insanity stop on live traders right now. This is ridiculous. Where we at? NVIDIA. Alright, NVIDIA wasn't so bad. NVIDIA was kind of just one where, hey man, it just didn't work out today. Again, the SPY did a nice downtrend at about that time. So, kind of blame that. I think I fat fingered this entry on NVIDIA, this first one. But then I stopped and got back in a better spot, technically. But it just didn't work. It just rolled over. So yeah, I mean, this was let's see, was this on the 5 too? Nah. So yeah, this was 2 minute HHHLV. Just failed. I don't really have any it was above, yeah, it was above yesterday's high, you know, above pre-market low. It was just kind of, yeah, it wasn't in a bad spot, but it's been going up for a while, so I guess it was due for a pullback. But yeah, that market rolled over, it rolled right with it. Alright, so no entries below VWAP on there. Not too mad about that NVIDIA loss, except for being $15, 1.5R. What's up with that? Alright, Amazon. Bruh, this sucks how I did Amazon. Alright. So, okay. First Amazon trade. Hopefully that's not a 2-minute entry, because that's a terrible 2-minute entry. Let's check out this 5. Okay. I think I wanted this trigger right here. Which, why would you want that? Look at this big top tail right here. I just don't be thinking sometimes, man. On the 2-minute, okay, I can see. And then maybe I'm looking at this on the 5 and trying to get in at the, you know, next candle to make a high. This is a terrible entry on this stock. Terrible entry. I don't even know. I can't justify why I entered this stock. I mean, kind of on the 2 minute, I can say maybe I wish I missed this, and so I was just chasing it. But looking on the 5, this is a no take, and I mean, it's already made its move. Like, this is a big move up to try to take it right after that move up. Like, you know, when you see this type of move up, it's gonna chill for a minute. It's not gonna, rarely are you gonna see 2 bars like this and then see 2 more bars going straight up. Like, usually once it comes back to VWAP, it's gonna chill for a minute, or it's gonna consolidate up here at the top for a long time, and that's what it did. It consolidated for another hour, and then it started this move up. So yeah, you just gotta be patient. This was total FOMO. No trade, minus 1R. All right, but then this all right, saw the 15-minute get bought back up, and this yellow line was yesterday's high. So just seeing a peekaboo up there and kind of looked like it wanted to hold it. It was tiptoeing up here. Felt like it was a good moment to try for the break. And was that a 15-minute? Nah, yeah. I still don't see like a great pinpoint entry. I think I just jumped in because I thought it was a good time. Not like a beautiful pattern, but bumped heads here, pulled back a little bit, take the run up. I think actually this was a lower. The top of this was much lower, and as I was typing in the price, it became a big green candle, and I just went ahead and kept on with the entry. So we'll call that a 2-minute HHHLV. And how do we play that? It moved up over the high of day, consolidated, and added over the break of consolidation. And took that thing off at 3R. Boom. That was nice. That was very nice. We was up nice. I'm trying to figure out how this happened. Okay, I raised my stop. Okay, that makes sense now. All right. So then I took a third trade on Amazon. And that was this 15-minute candle. And you know what? It was a good candle. It never made a lower low from there, and it actually went back up to 186 by end of day. I just don't think I need to be entering any trades at 11:30. I really don't, because you asking to hold that thing through lunch. Yeah, but it was a good trigger. It definitely was a good trigger. That thing, I mean, actually, that would have been a really good swing buy. That would have been a great swing buy to swing that thing, for sure. Yeah, so long term it would have worked, but short term went long below VWAP. Stopped at break even, so I'm not going to add it to my tally. But just another waste of time, waste trade. I mean, this was all these minutes that I sat here for nothing, you know. All right, next one, PLTR. I was really mad at myself for PLTR and SMCI today. As far as wanting to see price build on itself, I've really been getting too much into reversals. I don't want to keep playing reversals like that. That's kind of the issue of looking at the higher time frames, because it doesn't look so bad on the higher time frames. It doesn't look like it's actually a reversal. But if the opening range is way up here and this thing is making lows like that, yeah, this is not good. It's not a good look. lower high, lower low. I should have been way more patient to see some higher time frame confirmations. I was very impatient with PLTR. Uh, it was downtrending clearly. No trade. And so I took that trade, stopped, took another trade, stopped. 3 trades. Last one was below VWAP. Yeah, this 2-minute action right here that I was trading, I don't see any validity on the 5 for that either. Nope, not at all. Yeah, this is like one of them things where I'm just like, man, we need to just get rid of this 2-minute chart altogether. Because the ads work out better on the 5 or the 15, and so do the entries. Sometimes it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm really finding more and more reasons to just get rid of this 2-minute chart altogether. Yeah. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's discipline. Like, this isn't my type of trade. I want to trade above the opening range. Clearly, it's making lower highs. You know what I mean? There's reasons to see that and not trade it. So, just lost my focus a little bit on that one. And SMCI, the reason I didn't want to trade SMCI is because of the price. Could only get 1 share. It's just that alone right there, like having $20 stops and $10 stops and all of that kind of stuff. If I'm trying to trade $10 risk, I can't trade a stock like that. So I should have just let go of SMCI. It just can't be in my wheelhouse right now. The spread is way too wide, and the range on each candle is way too wide. So yeah, that was bad too. But yeah, essentially today, I'm putting too many trades on without seeing what my first trades have done. Because let's say I jump into 3 trades right off the open, and then 10 minutes later I see a couple of the setups. I can't take those other setups until I at least close something green, because everything can close red, and then I got another three trades on. You know what I mean? So I really just got carried away. There's so many levels of management to this thing. You know, you're managing your risk, and then now you got to manage your open positions, and you got to manage your winners, and then you got to manage your winnings, your profitable days. You know, I really want to I never want to have a green day go red. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm closed out of my positions and I'm green, from that point, I should not be able to go red. If I only have 1 R, I'm thinking like, okay, if I take 3 trades and have 2 losses and 1 win, that'll be 1 R. So now am I saying I'm done for the day? I would not want to be done for the day. But that's the difference between going red, though. I can lose that 1 last R and be break even. Okay, I think that's a good one. So if my first 3 trades are red, though, do I take 1 more trade to break even as well? No, because then I'm down 3R. It's like, dang, it was a bad morning. But I don't know, man. 1 trade, I need to figure that out. I think the first 3 trades, I can't have more than 3 trades. I shouldn't have more than 3 trades on anyway. So the first 3 trades, I can't take another trade until I close 1 trade. And it has to be green. I don't know. I got to figure that out. Because I don't like having green to red moves. Yeah, something to think about, something to work on over the next few days. Managing the green days. Huh. Not a terrible problem to have. Anyway, tomorrow's Fun Friday. Really just want to come locked in. Pay attention to the highs and lows. Um, Pay attention to the big candles. Pay attention to the tails, the top and bottom tails, and manage risk properly. Manage risks. Don't be in too many positions at one time. I think we can do it, man. I've been feeling good. Like I can find a couple good trades each day. I just gotta chill out. Just gotta chill out and stay focused, man. Anyway, been having a great time with you guys. Please hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch y'all in the morning. Peace.